Just as a little voiceover here for the cinematic video you're watching, or whatever you want to call it, on our way to go pick up the Model Y. I just wanted to tell you some ideas, because in my order video, I didn't really tell you why I chose the Model Y. Why? Get it? Why? Okay. So like I said, I didn't like the Model 3. I wasn't a fan of the door handles, really hated them. The whole like minimalistic, cheap design, it just didn't appeal to me. Having only one screen, that, it just, I didn't like it. And I wasn't about cheap. I felt like Tesla was not a cheap company. They're not, they don't make cheap cars. I mean, even with the Model 3, as expensive it is, they don't make cheap cars, but it is definitely a cheaper car than, say, the Model S. And that sort of thing just didn't appeal to me. Like, I didn't like it. Another big thing was the fact that they had gotten rid of the actual physical key. Instead, they had moved to a card, an RFID card, and I really didn't like the RFID card. In many cases, people were saying, well, you could use your phone for Bluetooth, but there's about a 25% failure on that where it just doesn't work. And I didn't like that idea either. The biggest thing about the Model 3 that I was considering was, if it came with an actual proximity key, even if I have to buy it, I don't even care if I have to buy it. If it came with an actual proximity key that would work, I would be all about that. And when the first key, like actual key fob, came out for the Model 3, it did not support proximity. And I was like, that is a huge waste of money. Why would anybody do that? It appealed to me even less at that point because of that key not being proximity. They later updated the key, and it is now proximity. So the ones that I have in my other video that you've seen are proximity. So that's kind of the main things that drew me to it. I can get past the whole not having a screen directly in front of you and looking at all your speed and everything on the main screen. All these things are just small. You'll get used to them. But after I've made this order for the Model Y, as of recording this right now, we still haven't picked up the car. Even now, I think that maybe I should have just stuck my neck out and got the Model X. But at the same time, I think that this Model Y is a stepping stone for me. I will get the Model Y, see how I like it, drive it for a few months, and then if it's for sure that I'm in love, I will probably end up trading it for a Model X. Now that we've got the new redesign, I think it's the perfect time. So I've got things about the new Model X that I don't like too, and I'll cover all that in another video because it's a long story, but hopefully it works out. This is the 2021 Tesla Model Y, and I didn't get a whole lot of video there the other day when I picked it up, but hopefully we can change that. It is raining. Last night we installed this 50 amp charger, and it charged it right up quickly. So let's get it unplugged and get on the road. This is the interior of the car. You may hear some noise. That's the heat pump, which is interesting. Something new they've started with these cars. They have a heat pump now. This will be the first time I've driven it in the rain, so this will be fun. But as you can see here, try not to play with the zoom too much. As you can see here, we've got 82% battery. I just kind of did that just to give myself a little extra. But that's that screen. 32 amp max now. That is, we were charging at 110 plug, and it was only rated for 12 amp, but as soon as we plugged it in, it dropped to 9. And then sometime during the night, it dropped to 7. And I'm like, oh, yeah, this isn't going to work. So, had to get the new plug installed, but does it work? So, this is the Tesla. There's a lot of videos to come. And I'm really not even sure what I'm going to make videos about. I do have full self-driving. I do have the acceleration boost. So, I mean, you know, it's not like, it's got plenty of things that we can video and show. But let me know what you want to see. And we'll definitely make some videos about it. Anyway, this is just the introduction to the Tesla Model Y. And more to come for sure.